Somebody called me, so I have to the video ended. So going back to what I was saying before I cut off, how Yahweh Shai perfected the law, and really the scriptures in its entirety are full of instructions, right? Right, the word itself, the water, right? They're living waters. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of the Lord may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. You become clean through the scriptures, basically conforming unto those instructions, applying those instructions in your life. Right? Ephesians 5:24. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, Hamashiach, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives, even as Hamashiach also loved the church and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. See? Washing of water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, the spiritual water, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, that it should be holy and without blemish. So that's how you cleanse yourself from the dirt, the filth, the pollutions, right? The guk and the mire, the mud, which is essentially black culture, American culture, evil, sin, ungodliness, right? The things that's not pleasing to the Heavenly Father. Second Corinthians 7 and verse 1. Having therefore these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of the Most High. So that holiness goes into being set apart. We basically, you have to spiritually separate yourself. Your actions have to be separate from the actions of what's normalized here in Babylon, in America, in the United States, because we have the promises of everlasting life, immortality, the kingdom of heaven, new bodies, so forth and so on, in order to receive these things, the great inheritance that was promised to our people. We have to cleanse ourselves from the filthiness of the flesh and spirit. Cleanse ourselves from black culture. We have to swim upstream. Everybody going this way, you go the other way, man. Because wide is the gate and broad is the way which leads to destruction. Straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leads to life. So you have to get off that path and go down the path and the way of Yahweh Shai. Right? Because Yahweh Shai word, right? John 15:3, now you are clean with the words which I have spoken unto you. Remember what he said to the woman at the well about the living water? We have to bathe ourselves in the word, Because if you don't, you ain't going to receive them promises. You're going to receive something opposite of that, which is destruction. Fall a victim to the wrath of the Lord through famine, starving to death. Somebody committing cannibalism on your ass. Catching the disease, a grievous disease that, that these people is going to be catching out here. taking the chip, getting that grievous sore from the mark of the beast, and having to suffer in the second death, the lake of fire, nuclear destruction, not being saved. Being drafted, if you a man, into World War III. It's so many ways that the Lord can punish the evildoers, man. So many ways that the Lord can get vengeance upon you. He's not going to do that to a clean man. And we can't be 100% clean, because we're corruptible. We're in flesh. But at the end of the day, you do what you can, and Yahweh Shai cover the rest through faith. His blood cleanses you. You know what I'm saying? Really. But you can't get, you know what I'm saying? But you can't get Yahweh Shai blood cover, clean it up for you. You see what I'm saying? So it's certain spots, dirty spots, on your soul that just, you can't wash out. You know what I'm saying? But Yahweh Shai blood makes that clean for you through faith. So it takes both. That's what the two attributes of the elect that keep the commandments of the Most High and have the faith of Yahweh Shai. Those are ones that are going to end up being saved. So that's all I wanted to get into, man. Hopefully this video was edifying. All praise to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Peace to all you brothers out there that's also laboring in this ministry and doing the work of the Lord in sincerity and truth, and to the believers as well. Peace.